Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm sorry. My wife thought I was talking to her. Yeah, I was watching your stream earlier. Appreciate you stopping by. What are you making? What are you making? Yeah. Oh, sounds like you're making like chocolate milk. Oh, get out of here. What's up, man? What's up on site? Now I'm kind of exhausted, but I can't sleep. Were you on Extraction? I seen somebody was on there before I jumped on here. Yeah, kind of losing my voice. Just part of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just seen somebody on there, so I'm like, I wonder if that's it. I need to get on there and try to finish, but I don't think I got the energy to all that excitement. Yeah, yeah. I wonder who it is. Yeah, Matt posted a link to that guy Judah something or another. Him and his wife play. I guess he posted them today, but I was just on there. DMZR got off, and I seen him. He was on, so I didn't know Matt posted a link. But I was talking to him after Matt got on, and we were talking. But Matt got off. I think he went to bed finally. But I was telling, I didn't say, hey, that was Matt. He only, I didn't say all that. I just said I waited a little while, and I'm like, hey, you like Call of Duty? Zombies and all that? And there's a cool map. It's called, Mad Seas Extraction. I don't think he put two and two together that was Matt. But he's like, oh yeah, I love it. Something like I'd love to try it or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty it's him and his wife, and they're like in the same room together. So it's like she talks and it echoes, a little bit because she's right there. But yeah, they're funny. I don't know if she's trying to be funny, but he's definitely funny. I think she's more serious about it, and he's just like, yeah, okay, making fun or whatnot. It's true though, like I don't know if you've seen the stuff Matt had put about him. It's like he had built a little base, and that's all he wanted was a little base. And they got the biggest base ever because she wanted a bigger base. Biggest base I've seen in a while. Funny. But he's playing on like a PvP PvE server because they got like I don't know if it's like that Jeep truck or if it's just a Rubicon Jeep or whatever, but he kept leaving it, unattended or whatever, and I'm like, is that a PvE server? And he's like, nah, it's both. So it must be like zones. Yeah, I was trying to see which one they had, or they were playing on. I think there's one like called Skynet or something. The only one I seen that had some people on it, and there's about, I don't know, 20 something. But the ping was like 150, 120 to 160. So I was like, man, and they're out in California. Oh yeah, that's right. You're out from California, aren't you? You Californians. States. Yeah, I think they're out. Well, he's from Cali. He sounds like he's from the Midwest. I thought he was from Chicago or something. The way he talks, but he said he's from Cali. He didn't say where though. I guess these are waterproof. So. Yeah. It's funny. I was playing. Oh, what is this? Viral. But I was playing that Green County earlier. I think it was this morning or yesterday or something like that. But I got into. I was like, man, I get turned around really easy on that map. And there was a whole bunch of hunting cabins. There's probably like 12 of them. So I get about halfway. You know, you're going in and out. And I'm thinking, wait, did I come in from my left or my right? So I got turned around. And I started seeing, I'd killed a couple of zombies. And but then there wasn't a whole lot in the place. Found a couple knives, and as well, there was somebody else there, So he shoots at me, and he missed, or I don't remember if he hit me or not. But I had the little Sportster. I got that like 30 shots. He was at a good distance, and I hit him a couple of times. But that Sportster ain't gonna do a whole lot of damage. And then it jammed up, and then I was like, well, is there AI on this? I mean, he was kind of like a robot type way he was acting. And then then he laid down on the ground, like, I don't know, 10 feet in front of me. It was so weird. And maybe he was thinking I thought I killed him or something. And so there was like a tree right in front of me. Well, it was right to the left of me. So I put the tree in between me and him, and I unjammed my gun, and then I was like, well, I know this guy's in front of me. And so I just peeked over and shot him in the head. It was the stupidest thing. I don't understand his play, but he had a whole bunch of food on him. Night. Oh, my daughter's going to bed. You're out in California, right? That's right. Maybe I imagined you, or somebody else said I was singing as you. My brain's pretty fried right now, so. Oh, Washington. Yeah, I'd like to. That's one of the places I'd like to go. I watch this guy on YouTube. He's I'm trying to think of his name. His YouTube name's like Pacific Northwest something, outdoors or fishing or something like that. He's just like real nerdy guy, and I was like jealous, because he goes up in the mountains or whatever and goes fishing, but it's just him. He ain't got nobody, and I'm like, this is he's a nerdy guy or whatnot. The way he talks and laughs and stuff, and I'm like, why am I jealous of this guy? But he goes on these camping, these walks or whatever, where he's walking like 10, 20 miles or 30 miles to get to these fishing holes or whatever with crystal clear water. And it's like, he's got his, like, I don't know if it's a 45 or 44 or whatever for the bears or whatever. I know there's bears up there, but I don't know if there's anything else. Tigers or mountain lions or whatever. Not tigers, but. Well, I don't know what you guys got up there, but. I was like, man, this guy. He's just so happy all the time. Yeah, so now I haven't watched them in a while. On YouTube sometimes the things you're real interested in, and sometimes they hide it, and which doesn't make sense to me. But I guess he bought a place out in the middle of nowhere, and he's like, oh, well, he's a full-time streamer. I was like, man, I was so jealous. I don't know why. I guess because that's his job, to go fishing. I've only seen 3 bears and 1 cougar. Well, yeah, he's never seen anything, but he carries it. He carries a weapon. I think he's got, like, when he sleeps, he's got like bear repellent. But he's got his gun on him too. I don't know, man. So like, I live in Indiana, right under Lake Michigan. It's like the second county. It's northwest Indiana, and it's the second county from Illinois. So and I go to Chicago to get my chemo and all that, and that's only like usually like 48 minutes if I put it in my GPS, and on a good day, and so it's like, it's not, Lake Michigan. It's not It's a lake. It's not an ocean, but it's damn near an ocean. A freshwater ocean. That thing's huge. I love to fish too. I just can't get out there enough. I was on sick when I found out I had cancer. I was on sick leave for 2 years. My work, you know, I work for U.S. Steel. They let you go. They let you be on sick leave. They'll let you be on sick leave for 2 years, but you know you got to do certain things. You got to go to the doctor once a month and all this other stuff, which I have to go anyways because I'm going to get treatment. And so it was cool. And then you only got to work for 8 weeks. Come back, work 8 weeks, you can be off another 2 years. And they give you sick pay. It's like 70% of your regular pay. And saying all that, when I was on sick leave, I ended up buying 2 kayaks. So me and my wife used to go kayaking all the time. I would fish, she would sunbathe. I need to get back out there. It's just now kind of warming up. I think what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think by the weekend it's supposed to be 80s, upper 80s here finally. Oh, this is what I like I said, my brain's fried, but I was gonna say something about the cougars or whatnot. I guess like in Indiana, I mean we don't got a ton of mountains, but there's been spotted 1 or 2 mountain lions. So I got 3 acres. You know, I live on 3 acres, and one day my wife's like, I'm laying down to go to bed. I think I'd work midnights or whatever it was. And she's like, hey, well, look out the window. She went to take a shower. And she's like, oh, look, what is that? And I swear, I don't know what the heck it was. My bedroom's on the 2nd floor, and I looked out the balcony, and I looked like a little mountain or a mountain lion. I ain't never seen one like that big, but I think there's also could have been like a coon dog, because I only seen the back of it. But I went and looked at the paws because there was snow on the ground. I had went and looked at the paws on in the snow, man. They were pretty big. I used to have a tree walker coonhound. They were bigger than that, but I think like a bloodhound is a little bigger. I don't know what the heck it was. It's the only time I seen it. But I remember seeing when, you know, people actually looked at the newspaper. It was in the newspaper about mountain lions. I mean, I guess they could travel over from the Appalachian Mountains. I don't think I can fix. I don't know if I should fix this. As soon as I do, I'll find a better bag. You ever go fishing or anything like that? Oh yeah. I love fishing. You know what? He's stuck. Oh, that sucks. You haven't been hunting either, so I haven't been hunting since I found out I had cancer. But I just small game hunt anyways. Squirrels and rabbits and such. But I got a port put in to get, like, you know, my blood drawn and cancer the drip or whatever. It goes in there, and that's on my right shoulder. Well, it's to the left of my shoulder, but in between my shoulder and my heart. But yeah, I didn't want to chance it. When I first got it put in, I think it was the next day, the port, and I don't know, you know what a port is. But it's like a, I don't even, it's almost like a, okay, the port, yeah, so, you know, they put it under your skin or whatnot. I think it was like the next day or the day after. It was like a couple days, somewhere within 5 days. I think it was the next day though. I went somewhere. I might have went to Bass Pro Shop. I can't remember, but I was on my way. We got one right in our town, and I was coming back, and I stopped at the liquor store, and I was gonna get something. I forget, probably Jack Daniels or something. But my wife wanted something, so and I've never been to this place, and it's real tight parking, and so I get out, and I open the door just enough for me to get out, and then I'm like, oh, I left my phone in there, so I open the door back up, and the corner of the door smacked my port. Oh my god, that hurt so bad, because you know it's like that fresh opened. I had stitches still in there. Oh my god, I almost just got back in my car and cried and just left. It hurt so bad. What kind of what kind of cancer did you have? Flip flops with socks. Oh, I need new. Well, these are damaged. Let's see what these look like. Here we go. That's a statement right there. All right. It's something. What are these? They're the worst. Yeah. Oh yeah. How long did you have it? Wow. Yeah, I got multiple myeloma, and I had a guy who goes to my church, and he works where I work. Well, he's retired, but he had multiple myeloma, and then he beat it, and then I think it's been, I don't know, 15 years now, and he that's one of the things is leukemia, that once you beat multiple myeloma, it's kind of your chances of getting leukemia shoot up to like it's a matter of time. And he got it. He didn't end up getting leukemia for, I don't know. He had it. He beat it because they did like treatment every other day, or so it was something like that, or it was once a week, or a couple times a week, or something like that, for a month. And then he had to have some type of box that he carried around like a purse, and it was hooked up to him like to his port or something like that, and it would test him all the time. And then if some of that, if leukemia, I don't know the numbers or whatnot, popped up, showed that he had, or he had a small strain of it or whatever, the cells or whatever it is, he would inject him with some type of something. He hated it because you can't shower with this thing on. You could take like a sponge bath. Like my numbers, my cancer's gone, but my protein that causes it's still there, and it was almost completely gone. It was like 0.06. It's the lowest it ever got, and it would jump back up just to like 0.08, 6, and then it would stay 6, and then go back up to 8, 10, back down, and now it's going up. Now it's 1%, so it's like 1 point. I think it was 12. So they changed my chemo, well, one of them, and then which is like an injection. So I guess I got like I get like a drip on one of them, and then injection in my belly, and then I do that every week now. I was doing it chemo every other week, but now it's every week. And then I got next week, and then I'm off for 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna do something. I did a stem cell transplant 2 years ago, and my doctor's like, it's a surefire thing. Well, it wasn't, because it didn't go away. But now they're going to do a thing called a T cell transplant. So I think next week, or my first no chemo week, I think they take my T cells out, which is like, same thing as a stem cell or taking your stem cells out, or like dialysis. They hook you up to a machine and pull all that stuff out. Then they send it off to like Johnson and Johnson or something like that, and they do something to it and supercharge your T cells. And it takes like 6 to 8 or 10 weeks for them to come back, and then once they come back, they hit me with a not as big a dose of chemo as they do stem cell transplant. They hit you with a mega dose chemo, and then that's when I lost all my hair. And then it's a lighter dose. They're like, oh, you might lose some, like you might shed, they said. I was like, oh my God, I think I'd rather lose my hair than lose half of it, at this point. I mean, I could see when I first had it, that's depressing. But then again, I'd rather be bald and have no cancer. So is your wife doing good now? That's good because when I was sitting there, I was talking about her or whatever. I was like, I hope she's, I hope she's doing good. Just not, just not, can't think right. You get the chemo brain, you know. And then you get to a point where you're like, should I ask? Well, that's good. I'm glad she's doing good. I haven't seen anybody yet. Well, if there's anyone on. There's a couple people on when I logged on. I think it was about 10. They're both 20 units, right? Oh, man. Yeah, for me, like, I had chemo, and then if I come home, I might be able to sleep if I go right to sleep. And so, but I did, and I came home and I was talking to my wife because I didn't really see her. And then she was telling me about, whatever, last 2 days. And so then I ended up ordering some food, like some hot wings and fries, and then she wanted some, and my son. So I ordered everybody food, and then it's like I'm gonna be here in an hour or whatever. So I'm like, and I got tired. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed until food comes here, take a nap. Now that I'm up, I'm exhausted, but I probably won't. My mind races real bad. Like you can't. It's like YouTube where you just go from one thing to the other. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even see the servers restarting. But oh man. which one I was playing. Deer Island, I think. Just waiting for the restart here. I'm gonna make some coffee or something. I'll be right back. I'm back. It's loading in now. So out of it, I got a half can of Pepsi sitting there. I went and made a coffee. There's stuff's over here. It's funny. gonna get off and I'm gonna try to lie down, I think. Talk to you guys later.